Let's talk about Flipgrid and how you can use it in your choir program. Flipgrid is a tool that allows students to record videos of themselves and send it to you as a teacher. So we'll start by talking about how it works and then maybe some different applications for how to use it in your program. Right now you see the main Flipgrid page, flipgrid.com, and you can sign up or log in using a Google or Microsoft login. I'm going to go ahead and log in, and once I log in, we'll see the main teacher homepage. And on the teacher homepage, we see all the different assignments or topics that have been created. Flipgrid refers to assignment prompts as topics. So let's create a new one. I'm going to click the blue Create a Topic button. We'll title this Solfege Scale, and we'll write some brief instructions in the prompt area. Sing a solfege scale using Kerwin hand signs. Now, younger students may be less familiar with what this is supposed to look and sound like, so we can record a video by clicking right under Media where there's a video icon. So we'll do a short demonstration. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Once you're done, you can pause it, click Next. You can review it to make sure it looks and sounds how you want it to sound. We'll select a frame so they can tell that it's a video. And now it's going to upload it and attach it to the assignment. Okay, so now we have our title, our prompt instructions, and a reference video to help our students complete the assignment. Below that, it asks us to specify some permissions. This is a security measure. So what I do is I click Student Email, and then I put the end of the email that students use. In our district, it's at students.olatheschools.com. And below that are some more things you can select for assignments. Under Essentials, it gives you the option to turn on or off topic moderation. This basically makes it so that other students cannot see other students' submissions. I like to keep this turned on so that their submissions only come to me versus being seen by everybody else. You can imagine that most students don't want their individual singing assignments viewable by everybody else. We can also restrict the recording time. We don't need this to be a very long recording. In fact, I'm going to put it at 15 seconds. It doesn't take very long to sing a solfege scale. Now, under More Options, there are some important things. Attachments. If you want to attach some sort of file to your assignment, maybe it's a sight reading example, maybe it's a link to a practice track, maybe it's a picture of the Kerwin hand signs. You can put that here. Put the web link, put the title, and attach that. If you want to create assignments but not post them yet, you can change the status down here to hidden or frozen, and then turn it to active once you're ready to post an assignment. You can change the frequency of notifications. If you want to get an email every day when students submit assignments, you can do that. You can change it to be less frequent if you want. And then under video responses, there are just some different things you can edit. I like to make sure that likes are turned off. We don't need to have this be a popularity contest. Otherwise, I keep this kind of as is. And then the last category is feedback. You can do a basic feedback, or you can do custom feedback. And I'm going to do custom feedback. We're going to evaluate students on hand signs. And we wrote in a brief description. We're going to make the maximum score 8 because there are 8 hand signs that we'll be assessing. And we'll keep tone a score of 0 to 10. And now we'll press create assignment or create topic. And it gives us a link that we can share with our students. I find this is the easiest way to share, is simply by giving the students a link, whether it's through Google Classroom, some other LMS that your district uses, or simply by emailing it to students. You can also click on these other ways to share down here, but I find that the link is the easiest. So here it is again, the assignment from the teacher's perspective, title, instructions, the little helpful video, and you'll see there's no responses yet. So let's pretend that we're a student. We'll go to another tab, and I'm going to paste that link that I copied earlier. We'll go ahead and it should take us to the assignment. It'll ask me to log in with my Google or Microsoft account. And once I've logged in, it'll show me all the instructions. It shows me the helpful video. And now I can record a response. So now I'm on the student side. And let's record the solfege scale here. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Once I'm done recording, I can pause the video and click next. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. It'll let the students review their video. And when I'm teaching my students how to use Flipgrid, I really emphasize how important it is to review their assignment. Don't just click next once you've recorded the video. Listen and watch through just to make sure that the video is the quality level that you want. And this is beginning that process of teaching them the importance of iteration and practice and improving and not settling for that first take. But for the simplicity of this video, we'll keep this first take. Push next. It'll let us put our name in there and we'll push submit. It will upload it and we can press done. So now back on the teacher's site, if we refresh the page, we should see one response appear. And here it is. You can see that the response is hidden, which is what we want. We don't want other students seeing this video at this point. And I can click on the name and it will show me the video. Do, re, mi, fa, sol. I'll pause it real quick. Below the video is a tab for feedback. Make sure this says custom feedback. I'm going to update the topic. Let's try that again. Okay. Now under feedback, it gives us the categories that we put in there. We have hand signs. We'll give the student 8 points for all the hand signs. And we'll be generous and give them 10 points for tone. We can also put some private feedback in here, text comments. And it automatically saves it. So if we go back to the top of the page, we can click on solfege scale to see the other responses that might be there. We only have one right now. But later when other students have submitted responses, they will appear here. And we can see that this assignment has received feedback. So you can imagine that you can use Flipgrid to create a whole variety of assignments. We just did a very simple one, but you could use this for sight reading exercises. Maybe instead of attaching a video, you attach an image, and the image is the sight reading example for the week. You might be able to use this for singing assessments to help structure students' practice outside of class time. Maybe if your students are preparing for auditions, you can set up a Flipgrid discussion topic, and they can submit videos of them uh, performing their auditions before they submit that final audition. You can imagine just a lot of different ways to use this. So think of this as a tool with broad applications. If you want to use this in class or during rehearsal, I find that this can be a good tool to use in sectionals. So perhaps you're working with the altos and you send the sopranos off to work by themselves. This can be a great way to give them some accountability and have them record themselves singing as a group to your Flipgrid discussion topic. You'll see that in some of the other tools we talk about. You can use these in similar ways, both individually and with groups in sectionals during rehearsals. So there we go. There's Flipgrid.